everybody, I'm Kat from Dancesation and welcome to today's pre-basic Pilates episode. Okay you guys, let's start by first stabilizing from head to toe. Lie flat on the mat, long neck with a double chin. Open the shoulders and pull them away from the ears, pulling your shoulder blades together at the back. Inhale through the nose, and as you exhale through the mouth, close that rib cage and try to keep it closed throughout the class although you inhale. Get your pelvis nice and leveled out with a slight gap underneath the lower back, and be sure to zip up those tummy muscles and keep the abdominals engaged. Feet and knees are hip width apart, and activate all the muscles in the legs by pressing down with the heels into the floor and connect with all 10 toes into the floor, lifting the bridge of your foot. Feel your hamstrings and your glutes activate as you connect into the floor. Remember to always inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, and just feel the floor underneath you as you lie there, and start to be aware of your muscles that needs to activate now as you're going to do this class. Let's first just fall open with the knees so that we can exercise the lower abdominals and the glutes in order to make sure that your pelvis stays level during your exercise. So inhale through the nose, and on the exhale, slightly and softly and slowly, drop the right knee open to the side, but keep those hips level. Activate this bum and be sure not to tilt all the way. Now squeeze the inner thigh and bring the leg back up into the middle. And stop where the knee is hip width apart again. Let's do that once more, but on the other side. Activate the glute on the left side, keeping the zip up and the abdominals activated, and softly and slowly and smoothly drop that left knee open to the side. Squeeze the inner thigh and bring it back. Let's continue now, one on each side. Squeeze the bum, close the ribs. Inhale as you open it up. And exhale as you squeeze it closed. Other side. Inhale as you open it up. And exhale when you close. Continue with this movement on each side, but listen to the words as I guide you through what your body needs to do while you're doing this exercise. Be sure to keep the long neck and the double chin. Open the shoulders, pull them away from your ears, and pull the shoulder blades towards each other at the back. Always inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Be sure to keep your rib cage closed, especially when you inhale. Zip up those tummy muscles and keep the slight gap underneath the lower back. Be sure to keep your hips level when you drop that leg open, and activate those abdominals to prevent the hips from tilting to the same side of which the leg is falling open. Be sure to squeeze the glutes and the pelvic floor muscle, and remember to exhale and squeeze the inner thigh each time you close the leg. Let's do one more on each side. Open it up and squeeze the inner thigh as you close it up. And last one, going out, keeping the hips level and squeezing it back in. Nicely done. From there, let's go into a full roll up. We're going to float the arms up towards the ceiling. But from there, before we can roll up, we need to make sure that your shoulder girdle will stay in its place and not pull you up. So be careful, do not lift the shoulders off the floor. Be sure to pull the shoulders down to the floor, but your fingertips to the ceiling. Have the palms face each other and try to keep your wrist in line with the shoulder, not too far there, or even open them up. Keep them in line with the shoulder. Now inhale, and first let's just go into a curl up as you exhale, and stop approximately on the bra strap. Now, if you feel that you cannot go into a full roll up yet, the easiest now would be to grab onto your legs. Activate your abdominals and help yourself to pull yourself up into a sitting position and sit up straight. Put the hands underneath the knees. And from there, we're just going to do a few pelvic tilts to activate the glutes and the lower abdominals, but also to stretch out your lower back. As you sit there, be sure to sit as straight as possible, pulling back in the shoulder blades, zip up that tummy muscles, and now squeeze your bum and pull your tailbone in underneath you, but try to keep your upper body facing forward and just feel yourself lowering down a bit. And sit up straight again. Be sure when you tuck your tailbone in, not to tilt to the back with your entire upper body. We want to loosen the lower back. So inhale, exhale, squeeze the bum and scoop the pelvis and lean back. But stay facing forward and feel how you hollow out your tummy as much as possible. Inhale and sit up straight again. Nicely done. Let's do that 2 more times. Squeeze the bum, scoop down as far as you can go, and come back up. And last one. And squeeze the bum, scoop the pelvis, and if you've got a stiff lower back, you should start feeling the stretch at the back. And come back up again. From there, put your hands down onto the mat, connecting to the floor as you pick your bum up and scoop your bum towards your feet. Take your feet and put them on the floor just off the mat. Now, the reason I'm doing this is so that my socks can easily slide on the floor. So it will be good if you can do this at home and you've got a mat and like a tile or a Novelon floor where you can also slide over the floor. If not, you can do this at a mat. There's no problem. But having socks on just makes it a little bit easier to slide for the next exercise that we're going to do. For now, keep the feet where they are. Grab a hold behind the knees and let's scoop back down again. So you're sitting tall, shoulders back. Squeeze the bum and scoop and lower down as far as you can go. At the point when your arms are straightening out, now you really need to activate those tummy muscles and roll back down. Slowly, smoothly, and go and connect into the floor. Nicely done. Let's quickly double check everything again. Make a long neck with a double chin, shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades pulled together so that your chest opens up. Squeeze the rib cage closed, zip the tummy up, but be sure to have a slight gap underneath the lower back. From there, we're simply going to slide the feet out so that you can extend your leg. But again, you're not allowed to tilt in your hips. So if you want to quickly double check yourself, make a diamond with your fingers and put it on your pelvis. Make sure that the right palm and left palm are level with each other, and your index finger and your thumb should also be level with each other. You can keep it there to make sure that you're not tilting while you're doing the exercise, or you can connect into the floor for extra hold on the upper body that needs to stay still while you're doing the exercise. Now inhale, exhale, and slowly slide out the right leg. Smooth motion, never rush it. Control the movement. And let the legs straighten out and extend and make a slight turn out when it's at the straight point as far as you can go. Be sure that the level of your hips is still the same and it did not tilt. Now inhale, and as you exhale, activate your bum, squeeze the zip up and the abdominal muscles, bend the knee and pull back the leg. Slide it back to the beginning spot. Let's do that on the other side as well. Inhale through the nose and exhale as you slide it out. Nicely done. Make sure the hips are level. If you need to, you can check them with your hands. Squeeze the bum, and bring it back in. So what I want you to do as you're doing this exercise is move only on the exhale. So first you're going to inhale, exhale, and let the leg go. Check the ribs, check the shoulders, check the zip up. Now it's straightened. Inhale again, and only on the exhale, pull it back. Focusing on the bum and the tummy muscles that needs to do the work. Not only to let the leg move, but to work in order to keep your upper body as still as possible. Remember to keep those shoulders open, and don't forget about the long neck and the double chin. And squeeze the bum and the tummy to pull back that leg. Remember to breathe. Let's go. First leg again. Slide it out. As you do this exercise, be sure to feel how your feet connect into the floor. Don't just simply do the movement. Think about the muscles that's engaging in order for the movement to happen. Slide out the second leg. Remember to breathe. Inhale first and then move when you exhale. Each time you exhale, squeeze the rib cage closed even more. And slide it out. Focus on the hips, focus on the bum. Don't forget the ribs and focus on the shoulder blades that's pulling into the floor. If you struggle with your shoulders, you might think now this is a silly exercise because I'm working with my legs. But if you really focus on your shoulder blades, this will actually be a good exercise and a good workout for your shoulder blades. Let's do the last set. Now remember, as you take the leg out, go into a slight turn out at the last minute. It's almost as if you want the leg to relax. And bring it back in line with the hip as you bend it again. And last one, inhale, exhale, and let it go away. Use your abdominals and your glutes to pull it back in. Nicely done. From there, if you're on a slippery floor, you can just pick up the legs and bring them back onto the mat so that your feet does not slide away. Float your arms up. Remember to hold the shoulders into the floor, but fingertips are floating up to the ceiling. Now inhale, exhale, and curl up first. Only halfway. If you are strong enough to go into a complete roll up, that's perfect. You can do it, but if you feel you're not strong enough to get there yet, grab a hold onto your legs and let them help you. And pull yourself up, but your tummy muscles need to do the work, not necessarily your arms. Get your feet comfortably back onto the mat. Put the hands down, connect into the floor slightly behind your bum. Pick up your bum and shift to the back from where we started. Let's roll down again, slow motion. Put your hands behind your knees. Sit up straight, chest open. Now squeeze the bum and scoop down in your lower back, trying to face forward as much as possible for as long as possible. Feel your lower back stretching and your glutes and your abdominals are activating. And then, when the arms can't hold it anymore, let go, and now your tummy muscles need to take you down all the way. Go connect and anchor into the floor. Shoulders open and away from the ears. Double chin with a long neck. Ribs closed. Tummy zip up. Remember the slight gap underneath your back. Inhale. Exhale, close your eyes and relax. I hope you enjoyed the class. See you at the next episode.